Hi, it's me again. I decided on the theme for the show.
Well, go on.
Mysticism.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's quite a stretch for you.
Well, I found a book by an English mystic, super intriguing. It's called The Cloud of Unknowing.
Yes. Julian of Norwich.
Yes, have you read it?
I've read a page. It's quite advanced.
Well, then I won't bother. And that's why I have Plan B. So, Plan B is I'm going to find a place where I can directly experience this cloud of unknowing. And where should I go?
Good question. You want to go to Mont Saint Michel? It's in Normandy, about 5 hours away on the train, and I can come with you if you like. Yes, even tomorrow.
Well, no, I need to do this my way.
Well, obviously.
You know, no offense.
It's the tourists. I'm just afraid they're going to present difficulties with your project. Distractions.
I can handle tourists. I live in Paris. You know, who would have thought last week that I'd be setting out tomorrow to find my own cloud of unknowing?
Indeed.
Do you know where I can find a taxi? It's back that way in Pont-à-Mousson where you just came from. But if you find a buggy, it will take you to town. Well, there aren't any. Just be careful you don't get heat stroke. No kidding.
Everything okay in your room?
Yes, except someone forgot to put a TV in my room.
We like to think that with all this beauty around us, our guests would not be interested in watching something on the TV. But if you want one, I will have one brought up to your room. It's Madame Green, n'est-ce pas?
That's right.
And if you need any informations, special ones that are not in the guidebook, do not hesitate to ask. We know that our guests, they are very special and take this place very seriously, and we appreciate this.
Actually, I'd like to know where to find the best pizza.
Pizza.
I have a thing for pizza.
You are in Normandy. Eat seafood, eat crêpes, but pizza?
These souvenir shops are terrible.
Yeah, I always end up at the souvenir shops in spite of myself. But you must be a pilgrim.
No, I'm a tattoo artist.
Well, you don't look like one. I mean, I don't see any tattoos.
I do high-end temporary tattoos for the designer shows. In fact, I'm here to get inspiration for a show next week.
That's exciting. You really need to go to the Abbey Church in that case.
I'm looking for a mystical vibe, not a church. What a creepy museum. There wasn't a single thing in there that didn't involve somebody dying in quicksand. They weren't joking about just one street. There's nothing to see here. This is exciting. A telescope. Oh, they want €2. Forget it. Those people out there on the sand are idiots. I wonder where the mysticism is. I can't believe even 36 people live in this place. It's so dark. I may be forced to give up my quest for mysticism if things don't improve.
Hey, I'm calling to see if you've been out to see the Abbey with the lights on, now that it's night.
No, I can't be bothered. I'm watching the news. But thanks for checking in.
Alexandra, you really need to try harder.
Maybe next time.
This is a surprise. It's not often I find someone out here in the morning to look at the view.
Actually, I just came out to walk on some flat ground. It's so hilly and cobbly in town.
Yes, if one isn't used to it, I suppose it can be a problem. What brings you to Mont Saint Michel, if I may ask?
I'm looking for something mystical, you know?
Well, you've come to the right place. How long are you here for?
Overnight.
In 965, a Benedictine abbey was built here after Saint Aubert, a local bishop, had a vision of Saint Michael the Archangel. For 800 years, it was one of the top pilgrimage sites in France.
They certainly took their time. I can't imagine needing half the day to ask for things and to say I'm sorry.
Well, they prayed, both privately in their cells as well as in community. And being Benedictines, they also worked. These were men of great learning. Well, back then, things were grim. Public executions, torture, highway robbery. Our moral code today is much higher. We don't need to pray that much. Maybe that's why the monastery's shut.
I don't think so.
You know, daily life was more difficult back then. They didn't have all the conveniences we have today. Thanks to progress, our life is so much easier. Isn't life just as much a struggle today? And one which we cannot manage on our own? I think we can, but that's why we're so busy, doing important things. What exactly do you do?
I can't imagine being stuck in this abbey day after day, year after year. Been in this courtyard 5 minutes and I'm beyond bored. Still don't have my inspiration, and it's almost time to get the train. I'd hate to think I came here on a fool's errand.
Madame, I hope you enjoyed your stay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
The pizzas look so delicious. I just feel so guilty. Fiona's gonna roll her eyes if she hears I had pizza. But if I keep my mouth shut, she'll never know.